Yeah, but that's what I'm gonna put on YouTube anyways. But yeah, it'll be saved. Nah, I ain't had that problem with Preston before. He beat me in some of these. I beat him in this one last year. But it was a good game.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Vols will boot it away to start the game.
I'm getting out the balls, boom.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Been a minute.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Power football with the run.
Come on.
Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage. They got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume. It'll pay off big time in late in the season.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He leaves it with the back. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physicality. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people in Louisiana. Everybody wants to come there, and you can tell they always find great talent, and they're always able to run the football.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the road.
Ball in the air, intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
I got you. I got you for the last second.
One of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today.
I got you for the last second on that one.
Tracking the ball down.
As soon as you right before you snapped it, changed it up.
Big interception
You had me.
early. That should be massive for their confidence.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Leonard.
Ah, shit. What are you doing, bro?
Oh, you could just feel it.
Good
He
shit.
wanted to make that a big
Good
return.
shit.
And his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks
doing
on
that
both
shit.
sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his
I'm sorry, what, week 4 or 5?
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know,
Sorry, what, week 4 or 5?
Run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
That's great.
He'll pull it on the read.
Come on.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments.
Ah,
Complete
gosh.
downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Oh, man, did he turn that one loose and fired it into the teeth of the zone.
And you know as a quarterback, Reese, when you're throwing it to the perimeter of the field with these curl routes, you've got to have some heat. You've got to have arm talent to get that ball out quickly into the hands of your receiver before all those defenders can get to it. Man, this QB's got a kick.
The Tigers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, LSU! Getting set for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, two very
I think no, he switched from Bama to played him earlier this year. He switched to somebody that wasn't good game. Oh, Syracuse. I know, man. I think 42-0. He beat me before.
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much.
I know, bro. It's okay. Like, I think it was another league he beat me in.
It's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Love me a good one.
It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical.
Oh,
they want to do the dirty work. They're willing
that back shoulder pass. Thank God.
When your team has a bunch of grinders,
you had it there. You had it there. I just back shoulder. Damn.
Lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll keep it on the ground. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his big tight end. Tackle is made after the first down. The Volunteers will hustle to the line. Give to the back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Hefton is coming out on the goal line. Running play to the left here, looking for
Get
the
in there.
zone.
Oh,
Really
come
nice
on,
stop
man.
here from this senior leader. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal.
I let the quarter run in if you want to do something. I'm about to let the quarter run in. I'll pause it for you. Go ahead.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure.
Yeah, you're straight.
It's the same call. Third down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place.
Come on.
Trying to power
God damn it.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
That was nice. Should have snuck it. I thought of that.
This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Back to pass. It's Leonard. Unleashes to the end
Oh
zone.
my God. Ain't no fucking way. I was hitting X the whole fucking time.
So many factors.
Bro, what the fuck? God damn. No. That shit gets on my fucking neck.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important. Get some cushion for the punt team. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and long, try to convert.
Oh.
Firing to the right, complete. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee.
No!
Makes the catch.
God damn, bro.
Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
It makes it look good.
And the extra points makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of games, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Thought about it, too.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Vols want to move quickly. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play.
He does
And money
really
down, third down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Dances away again. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They're getting this guy locked. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps. running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to power their way ahead.
In there, let's go.
And he runs it in.
Oh, I had to have that.
Touchdown ball.
Dang, my backup. My backup finished that off.
Floats through it. He knows where the goal line is. Gets in the end zone. Gets 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Godet. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high
Oh,
level.
give me that.
And it's picked off.
I needed them for that. So.
And they
Oh, I needed that. Let's go.
on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And now a chance to pull even 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. Moves around
Oh, he
to clear
gone.
up the vision. And he sprints
There you
and
go.
he'll take it
Let's
all
go.
the way. Touchdown Volunteers.
I could have gone south real quick. I say you got to. You would have scored one more time. Would have went bad.
They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
All tied up and just about set
Yeah.
to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the
1-10
25-yard
team
line.
be good. Man, I have talent. I just ain't put together. I finally got the right blend of like what I need out there. I had it, like I had all the 5 stars. I didn't have the right, you know. Oh, you motherfucker! Come on! Come on!
They're taking a shot to the
These
guy
goddamn, these motherfuckers got fucking butter hands today.
He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there. That's not the last time this guy's going to see the ball thrown his way.
This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a 1st down. Quick pass on the jet motion. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Oh!
Fires a bullet out.
Yeah, come on, come on! Oh!
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That's that freshman I got. That's finally I got a good cornerback. My cornerbacks were so bad.
Quarterback size, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
This is the only good. This is the only cornerback I've had that ain't fucked up.
Turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now
No!
the receiver was doubled and they
No!
picked it off. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He leaves it with his back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Caught in the backfield, it's Hart. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
He'll call his own number. And he could not get loose on the run. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it down the right side. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Out of the end zone. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get laddered up.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll try to pop the draw. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working the middle, it's complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Oh, shit, my bad. My mic went out. I was sitting here talking. You ain't talking back.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
No, it was my fault. I'm sitting here going through this shit. That's all I was like. It was me. I was willing to take it.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll throw it on first down. Buys a little extra
No,
time.
you can't throw it. Thank God. You got a pick here.
Half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half.
I've been recruiting. Had some good years, some bad.
And he's going to bring it out.
I like his.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Yeah. I think I was better last year. My overall was, but not as a team. My defense was way better.
Ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
This is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
He's run out of bounds, but not before.
I got a task ahead of me.
Moving the sticks for a first down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense. Make that completion a whole
Just
lot
let him catch it. Just sometimes I a little bit both. I'll go coach suggestions to it. Usually my coach suggestions shows someone I like.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was
He-
hit just as he released it, and it falls to the
He
turf.
picks most of them unless he gets in some situation. I'm like,
300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Quarterback gets him.
oh!
Major gaps in that defense. He got loose, and they finally knock him down to the 41. And the Volunteers have their offense in high gear. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on now, and he loses 4 on the carry.
I tell you what, as that ball starts to get towards the sideline, those option plays, man, those outside plays become more pivotal. My corners have to be able to tackle. My secondary is going to be much more involved in getting the quarterback to the ground. Nice job by the secondary, by this defense.
Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Fires to the big fella. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down.
Oh, mother. Oh, he held on.
He'll come through
Oh,
on 3rd
shit.
downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
I watched
Balls with the
him.
1st and 10. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The play action fake.
Oh, throw that, man.
And they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Damn.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Field goal is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Arizona dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Makes the grab. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Come on, Coach. What you got, Coach?
Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man,
New
I
coach
love
ain't
throwing to
working.
these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
Fighting off the defender.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Hand off from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read.
Oh, what the fuck?
Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. From this spot on the field, that would be a 53-yard field goal, but they'll leave the offense out there and try to pick up the first on 4th down.
No.
He's looking to pass.
Let's go. Come on.
Dances away from the
Oh, my God, bro. No. Bro.
And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
I hate a broken tackle.
The receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Oh.
The Tigers headed quickly to the line. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak.
That's what I should have done the first drive. Dang.
And he's over and in for the touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead.
Yeah, score a touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around. Rudy ruins the big gainer with a fumble.
No way.
Oh, looks as if
There's no way. There's no way, dude.
I
swear.
Down, and this defense gets the ball back.
Bro. Oh, okay. Shit.
And they were
I'm about
channeling
to be
their
hot.
inner Mike the Tiger. Don't you think Mike could get a big paw in there to swat that thing free the way the Bayou Bengals do?
Yeah, and when you're the secondary and you're flying up, great job understanding. The guy's already kind of slowing down a little bit, but where do I put my head? I put my head on the football, get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really understanding that flying up and making the big play.
The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
Oh, man, that
Now
first
they'll
drive
line
was
it up
pissing
from
me
the
off.
44
Yeah.
on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand.
Oh, yeah. Open right up.
On the move at the 30. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quick release on the RPO. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Looking for a man. It's Leonard.
Yeah.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, my.
Outside is complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Got enough space.
I think I got the defense show up.
Touchdown, Tennessee. They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. The snap sets up to throw.
Oh.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
God.
Gets it past the mark.
Come on.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle.
Going for the big play.
Give it 3.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense.
Man, he got off the block.
They came through.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Leonard. Going to take a shot.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby. We got a game.
Touchdown ball. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback.
And that is his 5th
No.
interception.
What are you doing? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the? I ain't trying to pitch it.
How the offense flew around after the
Oh,
interception, getting the ball, David,
what the hell?
and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh
Oh,
of
what
relief.
the
He thought
God.
it was a game-changing pick. But how about flying to the football, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, getting a first down. That's how you do it.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Makes a connection. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. You string together a few games like this, and all of a sudden you're pursuing Jamar Chase for that single-season receiving record.
And pursuing some postseason hardware, too, baby. Like, you're trying to be the best receiver in football. You're trying to be an All-American, and it's plays like this that starts getting that pub going, the hype train going, and at the end of the year, you want to be like, best receiver in football? Where's he from? Baton Rouge.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw.
Oh, God. Come on.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. Touchdown, LSU! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense. Run the football late in the game when it matters, and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
And you can see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
And there is little that will send a home crowd into a frenzy like back-to-back sacks. 3rd and long coming up. Hines is back in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe it is.
Dang it, you knew where I was going. I knew you knew too. Why'd I do?
Even with minimal gain.
Why'd I do that? 'Cause I knew you knew, but I still did.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you've got to score, you've got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big time mistake. This one might cost him.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Quarterback checking off. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good. Milk the clock, and it will be your friend. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. LSU quick to the line. Trying to bully their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Peter. They'd love to make
Go on, go on, go on.
with a touchdown instead of and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengal. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2
something
wins
like
in a
YouTube.
row. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point.
Dude was saying something about it. I ain't never had a problem with him doing that.
After punching it in for the touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
We always got one of them.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, he wants to go deep. Fires into traffic, picked off. He'll try to take it back. Inside the 30.
Come on, man. Where we got?
And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Tiger.
I was going to go out swinging.
Really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. We check in with Kevin.
That's fine. Yeah, get you some stats off because I was going out swinging.
Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tulsa.
Unless they want to start talking shit, then I'll It's a different sword.
Keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Oh, he wants it all.
Ow! Oh! I thought I might have caught that thing.
A miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
All right, bro. Good game, dog.
A beautiful
Chill
situation
fun.
for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are